Hey everybody, coming to you with a quick video on Kenya Moore and Marc Daly. Listen, when Kenya met Marc, she meant oh what a doozy. The best thing that came out of that relationship is baby Brooklyn. She's been trying to divorce him longer than they was really in relationship together, okay? But Marc Rose recently said, listen, Kenya Moore is playing games. She want to act as if I'm the one trying to drag out this divorce. He said they came to a partial agreement that she has yet to sign. He said, I signed it. The mediator signed it. We're waiting on Kenya Moore to sign it. So who's really trying to drag this thing out? He said, it ain't me. It's her. And we're going to get into it, people, right after this. Now we're going to get right into this video, guys. So let me just go ahead and share a screen with y'all, okay? Because Marc Daly is slinging back mud. Kenya Moore's estranged husband accuses Roa star of refusing to sign settlement documents in an attempt to drag out the divorce. I guess he said, you on Roa claiming it's me? He said, well, no, it's you. All right. So the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore, soon-to-be ex-husband Marc Daly, has rushed to the court demanding she is executed a partial settlement agreement they reached as part of their bitter divorce, Radar Online has learned. As we first reported, Marc and Kenya are headed to trial this month where they will fight over child support and property. The Bravo star filed for divorce in 2021, and the exes have been battling it out in court ever since. The two share a daughter named Brooklyn. The adorable, gorgeous. I mean, she's gorgeous, Brooklyn, okay? According to newly filed court documents obtained by RadarOnline.com, Marc claimed the two reached a partial settlement agreement and permanent parenting plan on May 11th, 2023. Okay, so this is what he's claiming. He said the deal was reached at the mediation for 7.5 hours. That is a long time, guys, okay? Kenya had her lawyer, but Marc was without an attorney. After he was dropped by his former rep, we're told he has since retained new counsel, okay? So Marc said the mediator sent the partial settlement agreement and permanent parenting plan to the parties and Kenya's lawyer. He said he signed the documents on May 17th and the mediator signed the documents on May 19th. Marc claimed Kenya has failed to sign the settlement documents. He said her actions reflect her continued attempt to expand these proceedings. Further, Marc has demanded Kenya be ordered to pay him attorney fees for having to bring this motion. All right. So he's pissed off. The settlement did not cover all outstanding issues, and the two are still scheduled to appear in court later this month for a divorce trial. As we previously reported, the couple agreed that Kenya will have primary custody of Brooklyn, with Marc having visitation. And I think that's completely fair. You know what? You could say a lot about Marc, but at least I'll give that to him. He's not going to try to stick it to her too bad, because he's not fighting for Brooklyn. We know other reality stars where they wanted to try to take the kids from the mother completely. Marc knows what it is, and he's not taking Brooklyn from her for lack of a better word. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say. However, Kenya has opposed Marc demand. He is awarded a cut of her Georgia home, the pad where they lived during the marriage. I didn't really think that Marc lived there that much, okay? It's just crazy. Before Kenya filed for divorce, Marc attempted to block her from having Brooklyn appear on The Real Housewives of Atlanta without his approval. Kenya argued her contract required her to share all aspects of her life, including her child. She scoffed at the idea that Brooklyn would ever film anything inappropriate. The judge ended siding with Kenya, thank God, in order Brooklyn can continue filming the reality show. He noted there was no evidence Kenya has or would put Brooklyn in any environment that might not be in the minor's child's best interest or may in any way be considered dangerous or inappropriate. You know what? Now this makes me think about that scene a little bit more that just happened, not this week that just passed, but the previous one, where Marlo was acting a fool, banging on Kenya's door, knowing that Brooklyn was in the room with her. Yeah, I just think that's even more wrong, because I'm sure all the cast members, they know what Kenya is going through. They know the situation, and they know that, you know, Marc tried to, you know, block her from allowing Brooklyn on the show. So don't be performing for the show. You know Brooklyn is in the room. Don't knock on the door, act crazy, and then maybe have a judge perhaps say that Brooklyn's face can never be seen on the show again. So again, I'm going to say shame on Marlo for that, right? Let's continue down here. Okay, so that's pretty much the entire article right there. Marc is claiming that Kenya is the holdup. Kenya is the one that won't sign this partial agreement. So that Kenya needs to stop blaming this whole thing on him. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments. You know how we do over here. Chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. This is a nasty, quiet divorce. So I kind of appreciate that, you know, for the most part, it's not slinging mud at each other back and forth via social media. What seems to be happening a little bit more with Kroy and Kim. To the best of their abilities, these two are kind of keeping it on the down low. They're going through their hardship, trying to dissolve this marriage, but at least they're not slinging mud. So, guys, do you believe what Marc is saying? Do you believe that Kenya did get a partial settlement and she's just not signing it for whatever reason? Or are you calling BS on what Marc is saying? Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, you know the routine. Subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. All of you out there, hit that like button, and I'll see you on the next video.